you get a front row seat to seeing someone else become a parent for the first time or the second time or the third, or however many journeys they've done. And there's nothing that can really replace or fully explain what that moment is. And everything leading up to it makes it 100% worth it just to be a part of that moment. The greatest joy, it's hard to isolate one thing. I think the obvious is the birth, being there in the room with the parents, watching them meet their child for the first time. There's nothing that compares to that. All surrogates have children of their own, and it's not quite the same as seeing someone else become a parent. It's a very different experience. It's a very different emotion. And there's really nothing like it. And that moment alone, it makes up for everything that you go through as a surrogate. We like to call it the hurry up and wait game on the surrogate side, because, you reach one milestone in your journey and moving forward, whether it's matching or medical clearance or legal clearance, and then you're waiting. Right? And then you do your transfer. Okay, now we're waiting for a blood test. Okay, you get a blood test. Now we're waiting for a heartbeat. There's a lot of waiting, and it kind of feels like that day is never going to come, but then it does. And it's kind of like a whole second journey starts. You get a front row seat to seeing someone else become a parent for the first time or the second time or the third, or however many journeys they've done. And there's nothing that can really replace or fully explain what that moment is. And everything leading up to it makes it 100% worth it just to be a part of that moment. The most difficult is when you have complications. My second journey, we experienced a canceled med cycle because my body wasn't responding to the medications the way that it previously had. So we had to make a slight adjustment. And that was frustrating to put off that first transfer, and then the second didn't take, and then the third one took, and we thought we were finally getting somewhere, and then it kind of felt like the rug was ripped out from under us again. And then everything just stopped. And so that was definitely the most difficult. But if they had more embryos or decided to move forward with things, that whole process would not have stopped me. It would not have deterred me, because I know what that moment is like. And I think that every parent who decides to pursue becoming a parent through surrogacy deserves that moment. So I would have kept trying for them because I think they deserve it.